Like to say good morning to everybody and welcome to Word Power. I'm so excited to have you on this morning, and this is going to be a great day. I'm so excited. Welcome again to Word Power. Well, good morning to everybody. I'm so glad that you're on today. This is Word Power. I am your host, Dr. Julian Johnson, and I want to encourage you this morning, this afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. Word Power is for recharge, encouragement, and inspiration. And if you would like to connect with me, please let me know by reaching out to me at my website, www.builttothrive.me/resources. For coaching opportunities, please send a message to me on builttothrive.me. So this week, I want to talk to you about the fact that you've made it this far, so why not celebrate? Why not celebrate? You have made it this far. So it's so exciting to me to realize that every week we have an opportunity to connect with each other. And every week we have a word of the week. So the word of the week this week is, that's right, rejoice. There's something good to rejoice about. There's something good to celebrate. And for all of us, we all have to realize that we are not by ourselves. So there's a Bible text in Zephaniah. You may have never heard of Zephaniah, may not even know where it is in the Bible, or if you even thought it was in the Bible, but this is for you. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love, and he will rejoice over thee with singing. So I want you to know today that each of us has an opportunity to be heard, to be seen, to be felt, but somebody is celebrating us somewhere. So I might as well have a good time now. So what has been going good in your life? There's a lot of things that have been going well, a lot of things that have been doing wonderful. And I want you to know, I want to celebrate what's going on well in your life. There are enough challenges every single day for us to have, every single day for us to consider and think about. But I would suggest to you, sometimes, my friends, sometimes my sister, sometimes my brother, sometimes my colleague, sometimes you just have to put it all aside and just go celebrate. I'll never forget, I was at a friend's house not too long ago, and they said, you know what? Let's celebrate. So he went out and bought a cake, went out and bought some Martinellis. And he decided that he was going to have a party. Why? Because we survived another day. Had another friend who said, man, let's just go out and get something to eat because we got a reason to celebrate. Sometimes you just have to put it all aside and you have to celebrate. Well, what are you celebrating? I'd say that we all can celebrate that we have survived some difficult days, both internally and externally. We've survived. We've had some dreams that have been fulfilled. That is something to celebrate. Some of you are working in the careers and the fields that you've always wanted to be in, and that is something to celebrate. You got to celebrate the fact that you have a reasonable portion of health. I mean, that's something good to celebrate. The other thing you want to celebrate is the fact that you have a family unit or in relationships with people who love you, whether these family members are related to you by blood or not. We've got something to celebrate. So life is too short, says Jurgen Klopp. Life is too short not to celebrate the nice moments. So we've got to find a way not only to spend our lives, but we got to spend our lives doing something productive. Come on, talk to me if you're in the comment section today. Life is too short not to celebrate. So you got to spend your life living with hope. You got to spend your life with some kind of infusion of joy and grace. Live your life with grace. And then finally, live life with peace. So we got to find our way at times and these moments that are kind of crucial encounters for us, wherever you're watching, that some of us have moments where we are in despair. Some people have experienced moments of disenchantment and disenfranchisement at work and at home, no grace at all. And finally, a lot of people have a lot of internal and external disquietude, no peace. But I want to tell you, live your life with peace, live your life with hope. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I want to tell you that sometimes we don't know what these precious moments that we have, rare, capital encounters can do to us if we just take them at face value at that moment. Sometimes you never know a value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I never forget, I was sitting on a plane with this guy. I forget where I was going, but I was sitting on a plane with this man, and he opened the magazine and he said, I own all of this. This was some Saudi Arabian country where we were sitting in first class together. I got there by accident, but it was a providential encounter to let me know that the value of these moments are precious and rare, and we have to soak them all up. Had I had that moment all over again, I would have said, take me with you. The reality is we never know sometimes the value of them until they become memories. All right, so everybody has moments to celebrate, but a lot of us have difficult days. Some people don't know why, but remember, you made it this far, so why not celebrate? So I would suggest to you what can be done. Number one, start celebrating today. Some people wait for a special occasion to have a party, to have a time to connect or bring people together. So I graduated college 20 years ago, and every week for the past few weeks, we've been coming together as a class, and we've just been celebrating, talking, laughing, reminiscing the good days, and even some challenging ones that we've had. But don't wait for some special occasion to have a party. You might as well celebrate now. Then Michael Gombleski says, from this point on, every day is a celebration, and every meal is a feast. And I want you to know that a lot of us realize that when we come together, sometimes we just take a lot of this stuff for granted. I mean, think about it. Now, RIP, rest in peace, praying for everybody who's lost a loved one. But people who lost loved ones, the people I talk to on a weekly basis, tell me they wish they would have taken up the moments that they had, as opposed to just thinking that it was supposed to happen. People are not supposed to die, but guess what? We are supposed to live. So don't wait for some great occasion. Then number two, I'm gonna tell you, someone is happy for you. Now I know that doesn't look grammatically correct, and it may not even sound great, but I'm gonna tell you, somebody is happy for you somewhere. Now, some people don't hear it, may not experience it, but everybody is not against you. You may not hear them, you may not see them, they may not live around you, but people are for you, cheering you on. And I want you to know today that if you need some encouragement, go back and watch some of these other broadcasts, because you'll find some ways to be encouraged. So a couple of weeks ago, I got this email from a good friend, and she told me, she said, I've been watching your broadcasts, but I've been sharing them with other people and my family in the conversations that we've had, that everybody is not against you. Stop acting like the world is against you. It's just we all have difficult days. Then I'm going to tell you, take some inventory of your journey. Talk to me in this chat today, wherever you are in the comment section. Take some inventory of your journey. You have overcome some obstacles internally and externally. You have broken some glass ceilings emotionally and mentally, and you have prepared yourself to take your job and your life to the next level. And I want you to know, I celebrate the fact that you have overcome these obstacles. Then I want you to do this. In order to celebrate, you got to take some control of your story. Stop giving it away. Nobody deserves to have your story but you. Daily, we write new chapters in our story, and we have opportunities to improve, to grow, to share, and to almost be able to listen to the fact that we have challenges every single day. You have power to change the narrative of your journey. That's right. You have power to change the narrative of your journey. You can't control what people do. You can't control what people say about you, but you can control your responses to every single action and activity and thing that happens in your journey. Then finally, I want to say a couple last things. You got to affirm yourself. Listen, you got to celebrate yourself. You got to realize that you are strong, you are bold, you are brave, you're beautiful, you're learning, you're a work in progress. You may be quirky, you're hilarious, and you have many gifts. You got to take some time to affirm and encourage yourself. Then number 6, you got to walk out of your house every day like a boss. That's right, like a boss. because you got to have that belief, that faith, and that desire, that passion to say, I can do it and I am worthy and valuable of love and support. Now, you can go to the next level, be conceited, be arrogant, and all that other stuff, but it's not going to get you where you want to go. But having that confidence to know that you're able to accomplish the goals that you set out for, I'm telling you, is going to help you every day. And I want you to know somebody out there somewhere believes in you. And guess what? I am that guy. I believe in your gifts. I believe in your talents. I believe in your abilities. And guess what? I'm going to tell you that sometimes we got to be willing not only to affirm, not only to walk out our house every day like a boss, but sometimes you got to adjust. That's right. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. I want to affirm you today, and I want to encourage you by helping you to realize that God, the Lord thy God, is with thee in the midst of, with you in the midst, and he is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee. He will rest in his love, and he will joy over thee with singing. Somebody somewhere is celebrating you. So what did you do to celebrate? Sometimes we never know the value of a moment until it becomes the reality that becomes a memory. So what can be done to celebrate on difficult days? Just as a quick review. Number one, you got to start celebrating today. Realize that number two, someone is happy for you somewhere. Then number three, take inventory of your journey. Number four, realize that you got to take control of your story. Number five, you've got to affirm yourself. Number six, you got to walk out of your house every day like a boss. I'm so excited this morning to be able to share with you these nuggets, these tips, and these gems and jewels for your life. And I realize that some of you need some encouragement. And I want to let you know, please go to my website, www.builttothrive.me/resources. And on this site, you'll be able to find not only books that I've written, but also things to encourage you even along your journey. For coaching opportunities, please check out my website. Send me a message at www.builttothrive.me. Remember, you made it this far. Why not celebrate? Well, my time is on. My time is done. And I'm so excited this morning. I could keep going. But because I want to honor your time, I'll see you next week. Thank you again for tuning in. And please share this broadcast with somebody else. I want to encourage you. That's my mission, to encourage 1 billion people. Yes, a B with a B, billion with a B. I'm so excited to be able to share with people ways that they can live lives with their meaning, with purpose, and to live to their max potential. I hope that you have a great rest of the day, and I hope that this has been a good part of your day. Have a good one. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Julian Johnson, and I approve this message. Have a great rest of your day.